Welcome to this explainer. If you've ever felt totally trapped indoors on a rainy day, or you just wanted to give the kids a completely unique hands-on experience, well, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to transform basic, everyday household items into pure, absolute winter magic. We're literally making artificial snow right in your own home. And we're doing it in a way that's incredibly accessible, safe, and just super engaging. So, do you want to play with snow regardless of the time of year? Imagine bringing the absolute best part of winter, that crisp, totally moldable snow, right indoors for an amazing family afternoon. And the best part? It doesn't matter what the weather is doing outside. Whether it's the middle of a sweltering summer heat wave or a totally dry, disappointing winter, you can literally manufacture this experience on demand. It's all about creating that unexpected joy and wonder instantly. Moving on to our next point. Magic for development. Now, you might be thinking this is just a fun, maybe kind of messy afternoon distraction, but there's a deeper purpose here. Underneath the surface of this simple play, there's a tremendous amount of cognitive and physical growth happening when kids interact with materials like this. It's purposeful play at its absolute finest. Let's break down these developmental benefits. When kids really dig their hands into this mixture, they're actively building fine motor skills. These are the exact same muscle groups they're going to need for writing and using tools later in life. It's like tiny little finger push-ups. They're also getting into some deep sensory exploration, feeling out totally new textures, and surprisingly, even noticing temperature changes. And finally, symbolic play. They aren't just holding a white blob, right? They're building snowmen, forging winter castles, and creating these entirely magical worlds. So this so-called messy play, it is actually a high-level brain workout in disguise. All right, the materials you need. So we know why we want to do it, but how do we actually make it happen? You'd probably expect to need some complex chemistry set to create something that mimics snow so perfectly. But the beauty of this activity? It's in its extreme simplicity. We're going to look at the recipe right now, and I can almost guarantee you already have these sitting in your cabinets. You literally only need 3 things. First, a large bowl for mixing. Next, about 2 to 3 cups of soft baking soda. And finally, some hair conditioner. Now, a quick pro tip here, make sure the hair conditioner is either white or transparent. I mean, unless you're going for pastel green or pink snow, which, hey, could be cool too. But yeah, that is the entire materials list. Just 2 core ingredients and a big bowl to mix them in. Moving on to the step-by-step. With our minimal ingredients gathered, we get to the really fun part. And listen, this method is a fantastic opportunity to involve the kids directly from the get-go. It turns the whole preparation into this neat little mini science experiment before the actual playtime even begins. So here's how it all comes together. Step 1, pour those 2 to 3 cups of baking soda directly into your large bowl. Actually, scratch that. Have the kids feel the baking soda first before you do anything else. It already feels incredibly soft. Step 2, slowly add the conditioner. Just a few squirts at a time, guys. Don't just dump the whole bottle in. And step 3, definitely the most important part, mix it thoroughly with your hands. You'll get to watch the texture completely transform second by second. As the quote says, it's time to get your hands dirty and knead together. Honestly, my best advice for this stage, ditch the spoons. This is where the magic really happens. It's a tactile, highly energetic, and really awesome shared bonding experience. Just abandon the spatulas completely. Getting your own hands right into the bowl alongside the little ones, kneading the mixture just like bread dough, it makes the creation process just as memorable as the playtime itself. It totally sets this perfect tone of freedom and exploration. Now, sometimes science experiments need a little tweaking, right? If your mixture feels a bit too sticky and it's clinging to your fingers like glue, don't panic. Simply sprinkle in a little more baking soda. On the flip side, if it's crumbling and way too dry to pack together, just add another squirt of conditioner. See? It's super forgiving. This lets you perfectly balance the texture without stressing out if your ratios weren't, absolutely flawless on the very first pour. And when you get that balance right, the result is absolutely astonishing. It becomes this delightfully soft, highly moldable texture. But for me, the most fascinating part, it actually feels cold to the touch. No way, right? But the specific reaction between the baking soda and the conditioner perfectly mimics the physical properties of real snow. You can pack it into tight snowballs, you can carve out detailed little figures. You're basically engaging completely with that sensory illusion of a winter wonderland. So you now have the knowledge, and you've got the ultimate 2-ingredient recipe probably sitting right in your cabinets as we speak. You understand the profound developmental benefits of all this sensory play. So the only question left is, What magical worlds are you going to create today? Seriously, what is stopping you from clearing off the kitchen table and building an unforgettable, brain-stimulating winter wonderland with your family right now?